टाइम्स नेटवर्क एक्सक्लूसिव में हमने नीति आयोग के सीईओ अमिताभ कांत से देश की अर्थव्यवस्था के हालात और उसके भविष्य के रास्तों पर बात की। अमिताभ कांत को उम्मीद है कि अर्थव्यवस्था में सुधार होंगे और नई नौकरियों के रास्ते भी खुलेंगे। साथ ही उन्होंने सख्त लॉकडाउन को लेकर चेतावनी दी। आइए सुनते हैं क्या कुछ कहा उन्होंने।
All signs presently seem to indicate that the pace of recovery is increasing and increasing rapidly. The index of industrial production, which had been in contraction for 6 months, had turned positive in September. The manufacturing PMI in October 2020 is not just growing, but is at a multi-year high. And these trends, in my mind, are likely to persist. This is because along with the fiscal and monetary stimuli, the government has also introduced reforms. And these reforms were long demanded. Agriculture has been reformed, commercial coal mining is a reality, labor laws have been rationalized and codified, and we also now have this path-breaking production-linked incentive scheme in the manufacturing sector, which has been launched. In addition, if you look at the definition of MSME, which was pending for over 2 decades, has been revised upward substantially, this will enhance their capacity to invest further and grow. And, I think these reforms will sustain growth in the near term, particularly as they are being accompanied by a big fiscal and monetary stimuli. And as we continue to unlock the economy, I see clear signs that the economy is reviving. And if the economy is reviving, then employment is reviving. And if employment is rising, then demand will rise as well. Therefore, as a result of these initiatives taken, we should see a boost in both the economy and employment. And my personal view is that we should see a demand rise as well.
Mr. Kant, the dichotomy, if I may say so, is that there is a lot of excitement and enthusiastic reception to some of the long-term reforms and plans that the government routinely announces, like agriculture, labor, the PLI scheme, etc. But when it comes to the short-term immediate stimulus, often after every tranche of announcement, including the latest one, there's a sense that there isn't too much substance to what is actually being given in terms of immediate aid. Some of those announcements are schemes that are already ongoing, like the one to onboard more labor employment or formal labor into the workforce, which was announced in the last tranche. Do you think that there is a requirement for a more immediate and robust stimulus which would aid vulnerable sections of the economy like the service sector, like the SMEs?
No, the COVID crisis is still an ongoing crisis. We must understand that. We've had 3 Atmanirbhar Bharat packages. We will continue to review the situation, as the finance minister said, but a lot has been done. I mean, a lot has been done, as you see in terms of infrastructure, in terms of providing the extra 40,000 crore to the Manrega budget. In October, the LTC cash voucher scheme and the special festival advance scheme were announced to boost consumer demand. Government capital expenditure, which carries with it a huge multiplier effect, has also been given a fillip with rupees 25,000 crore allocated for capital expenditure on road, defense, water supply, urban development. And, as part of this Atmanirbhar Bharat 3.0, a demand boost for residential real estate has also been given by raising the cap on differential between circle rates and agreement value. And I'm sure that this will help in clearing unsold inventory, benefiting both owners and developers. So there have been targeted interventions to boost demand along with supply. The focus has always been to ensure that the stimulus packages support long-term growth. Quite often, news worthy items, you people look at short term, but for us, it's very important to look at long-term growth. And if we focus on long-term growth, I mean, look at the focus on infrastructure as part of Atmanirbhar Bharat 3.0, 6,000 crores equity has been infused in NIIF. Logistic is an area where there's huge focus on competitiveness. So I personally feel that long-term growth focus will automatically bring in growth. And structural reforms really hold the key, which has been driven. And all these packages together, both the fiscal and monetary policy stimuli will both push for both short-term and long-term growth as far as India is concerned.